Try again. Well,
Let's see if we can find some scary things. We still haven't gotten a tulpa, so...
You're right. Why does that look like it's something that doesn't exist to begin with? Why does it look like there's a golden goat right here?
It does look like there's a golden goat there.
Because before
You want to report it as an object that doesn't exist?
Well, I thought that before that was like a part of the lamp, but now I can see that it's over the lamp.
I see it's yeah.
Who are you?
What are you?
Who are you?
Okay.
Have you always been there? You golden
yes,
goat.
and we just haven't looked at it close enough.
I thought it was a part of the lamp, and now I'm realizing the lamp
let's
is
continue.
not there.
We're probably having things appearing.
Again, it's only 15 minutes in, Bailey. We will be okay.
Yeah, the
Looks fine. What?
The guitar's supposed to be leaning there. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe, I mean, because this one's also hard to see. Maybe it's because the guitar is normally supposed to be right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Do.
Looks good to me.
Looks good to me. Well, excuse you.
Sorry.
It's just so silent and then purple.
Mimic.
Get your purple ass out of here. And your starry ass out of here.
And displacement. I didn't know if Discord would pick up on it, so like sometimes it doesn't hear me make noises.
It sure did pick up on it.
How wonderful.
Looks good.
We also still haven't gotten Preacher yet either.
I had the preacher. What exactly was the preacher besides them whispering? Was it just there's a fucking person specifically whispering?
Creepy. I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the golden thingy was missing the whole time.
Maybe. There is technically that option, seeing as we didn't notice the guitar.
Oh, displacement guitar.
So I was literally just pointing at the guitar.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon. What?
That almost sounded like there's a fucking gnat.
It sounded like what?
Sorry, there was a gnat that was flying into my face when I was trying to talk. That almost sounded like the Dora the Explorer song.
Dora.
Dora. Go the fuck away!
Doa. I just said. Well, it's just funny because Doa is door. DOA. Yeah. Doa. The door can't explore very far. Oh. You.
Neko no fluff.
Stop moving.
Neko no fluff.
What is not fluffy? What?
Neko no fluff.
Cats do be fluffy on occasion. Bailey's like, I know you're trying to observe things.
What just happened? Oh, Mimic, there's 2 light switches.
Oh, I didn't get over there. I see. I was like, I don't know.
I'm like, that light switch is not supposed to be like that. There's also a Mimic in the kitchen.
Oh, you sure right.
There's also displacement in the kitchen.
Well, I see the Mimic. Let's see, where's the...
It's the blue box on top of the fridge.
The blue box, this one here, the knife, and the guitar are our main culprits. Oh, excuse me!
What else moved? Fuck, what did move?
Well, so we have our 5 things here. Oh, excuse me! Oh, we now have that now. Okay, cool, thanks.
We have a Mimic there,
Thanks.
okay.
We have those 3 things. Those there. Those there. Got 2, 2, 2, 2. Those.
I'm confused. Was there something else in here?
I don't know. I'm displacing it though. 'Cause I don't see anything. Oh, it's the...
Oh, it was the cross.
The quest. There we go. All fixed.
Okay, now we can move on.
All nice and tidy. I feel like a mom. I'm like walking through the kitchen. I'm like, who the fuck?
Something's off with the circle. I'm gonna say there's a mimic.
Is there?
Yeah.
So sure about that one. Oh no, it's because there's a yellow on top.
Yeah,
it's supposed to just
be a yellow.
It's just those 2 that are supposed to be there, but okay, I was like, I don't know if he's a mimic or if he might have been gotten moved from somewhere. Oh, that was a noise. Not in game, it's just a noise in my headphone, which sounded strange. It's like a spring that randomly made a noise.
Now I have the Dora song stuck in my head. And I was thinking that was displaced. The little tube that's in front of the guitar, it was falling over.
I was just trying to say...
I was debating it. I'm like,
because I was just like, I'm supposed to be able to see that tube better. I got confused. Yeah. I was just like, maybe...
Okay. Well,
excuse me, bathroom. I can't see you. Well,
there's the Dora song stuck in my head.
Well, looks good over here.
Dora.
My God, baby.
Everything looks okay to me.
Yeah, same. It looks Gucci.
Looks okay. Looks okay, but there's creepy fucking background music for no reason.
I mean, if you mean just like this vague noises, basically.
Continue. I don't see anything.
My brain was just like, there's something that I want you to fixate on, even though I don't think that there's anything wrong.
Something has to be wrong.
Not necessarily. We're vague.
I know, but something has to be wrong. It's just we haven't reported.
There's something.
Oh, mimic! Mimic stairs! It's just we hadn't reported anything in a minute, so I'm like, at least one thing is wrong.
You're right. But there is always a chance that it's gaslighting us.
That's what this game is. These games are. They're gaslight heaven.
Exactly. The game's just like, no, that's how it's always been. You're like, no, I'm pretty sure it's not. And they're like, no, that's how it's always been.
What do you mean there's an anomaly in here? There's no anomaly.
What do you mean there's not normally a really long-armed man in your bathroom? That's how it's always been.
Yeah.
Looks good. Bailey, stop. Stop. I am the explorer police, and you must stop.
Something moved in the basement. Just do a. Oh no, it's a mimic. It's a mimic.
I found it.
No, mimic in the shelves.
In the shelves.
Shelves.
Looks good over here. Looks good over here.
Looks good to me.
4, 3, 2, 1, plant. Those things.
Yep.
Those things. There's a circle with the 2 things and purple. And
oh,
those,
my pants
and those,
are trying to kill
those.
me. Okay, hold on. Oh god, that feels so much better.
And
Holy
those,
shit.
the moon. We got these with all the singular objects. Boom.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Word evidence.
Uh-oh.
We haven't had that in a minute. Do a displacement in here?
I don't see any displacements.
Well, we never saw displacements before in there, so...
You're not wrong.
I don't see a displacement in the kitchen, so...
I don't see anything wrong. Got 4. Damn it.
Okay,
3,
no displacement
2,
in there.
1. Ah!
Jesus fucking Christ!
That one is a flood.
A flood?
3.
I don't like
circle.
Everything looks okay
Cool,
there.
thanks. 3, 2. Oh no, there's a man somewhere.
It's a pure form.
Oh yeah, I didn't see him in the closet. I just saw the door was open.
In the closet. I'm not okay.
Can't see. What?
Oh, it's not a pure form? Is it the preacher? Is that the preacher?
Maybe he's the preacher because the pure form is just a black silhouette with the white eyes. And that one had not white eyes. That one had black eyes.
It looked like the Scream mask.
Yeah, which means not white eyes. That means white face.
It looked like your profile picture on Discord.
Kind of, I guess, yeah. But yeah,
just a little.
Because it's supposed to be a shadow figure with white eyes, so that would have been this one.
Okay, cloaked figure obscured in constant whispering.
So we got the
preacher. We got the preacher.
But there was some things that we did not.
We still don't have a tulpa or a corpse, but we did get preacher.
But I just meant...
And preacher, I'm pretty sure, got us killed.
Well, I'm just saying, there was still at least 3 things that we didn't see for some reason. I don't know what they were.
Yeah, there was something. I don't know what they were either.
We going again?
Again!
What, dark mode?
No.
Alright. I imagine in the first minute there's not going to be anything, but... Yeah, when I saw that the door was open, I was thinking that they were like out there, not in here.
Jen, pause.
What? Anyway.
When did we go back down to Vague?
We've been at Vague. We're 15 minutes in.
Oh, I forgot we restarted.
Yeah, we died.
Oh.
Come on, Bailey. He's supposed to be on this stage.
Sorry, my mom told me a whole story.
I know, it took you a minute.
Yeah, she wanted to tell me about one of her people that passed this morning. What the fuck happened?
4, 3, 2, 1. Darkness.
Do a displacement?
Displacement of what?
I have no fucking clue, but something in here happened.
I mean, do these little things change that I can't see?
I don't know.
No?
What happened?
Is this couch not normally white?
No, the couch is normally white. You're fine.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? What?
What did you report?
Mimic? Was there like an additional something on top of one of these or something?
I have no clue.
I'm confused.
Okay. Oh, Mimic.
Yeah. Circle. Oh, there's not towels there.
No, there's not.
And good to know. Oh, there's also normally towels here, I guess. I never noticed that was...
yeah.
I never realized that there was normally towels there. I thought that was just a part of the thing.
I thought it was too.
Good to know. There's no preacher in our closet. Yeah. I mean, we got some good footage of him last time. Before we died.
I'm just so happy I got an 86. Holy crap.
Alright, Bailey. Fixate on this
I'm
instead
sorry.
of that.
I took it today, okay?
I know you did. Which means that your teacher is on top of it.
She is. There's a Mimic.
You right. I started at the top this time. As you could tell, my mouse was all the way up here.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on my fucking Tai Chi teacher.
Excuse me, living room. I would like to be able to see. No, not preacher. That one.
My nails split. Fuck. That's gonna annoy me for a minute. Everything looks normal.
Mm-hmm. I mean, everything looked normal before.
True.
So... oh.
Mimic.
There sure is. Excuse me. Oh. You're right there.
Nice. Sorry, I'm just the tiniest bit distracted.
You're just the majorly distracted, I would say, not minorly.
I'm sorry, I just passed Calc 2 with an A.
Congrats.
It's one of the hardest classes you can take as a math major. Well, as somebody who has to take math.
As one of those people that has to deal with taking math.
Yeah. Because it has so much jam-packed into it in one semester that it's hard to, like, get all of it down. So getting an A in the class is fucking phenomenal.
Hmm.
Displacement.
For the...
Scissors.
You're right. I confirmed it existed. I forgot to really pay attention to where it existed.
See, I'm still technically paying attention when I'm not looking at my phone.
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe don't look at your phone, Bailey. Otherwise, you're 100% not paying attention.
I had to text my dad and I had to text Talon.
I mean,
Those are the only two people that I needed to text.
You didn't technically have to. You could have told them later.
Yes, I did.
You could tell them later.
No,
you can.
I'm telling them now when I'm excited now.
I'm just saying, you can tell them later.
No.
I'll just play by myself then.
Hey, I'm here. I'm looking. I'm just not seeing anything.
Well.
Literally, I'm not seeing anything.
The doorknob is so tiny. I never noticed. Has that always been that tiny?
I guess. I've never paid attention to it.
I'm not entirely sure if there is such a thing as that being an anomaly, though.
I don't know.
If tiny doorknob is a...
Oh, something's changing.
I don't... Ah! He came in
Jesus.
the door! Who was he? A flawed?
Let's go with the flawed.
I could only see part of his face, so I'm not entirely sure if he looked weird.
I'm not sure if he's a corpse either.
All I know is that he opened the window and then stared directly into my eyeball. Or more specifically, he stared directly into my forehead. Because...
he was kind of cross-eyed.
Yeah, he was not exactly staring at me. But he was in fact staring.
He was kind of staring at the middle ground.
Yeah.
Displacement.
I am displaced at the moment. Okay, I don't...
Yeah,
what is
okay.
wrong? What's the issue? Oh, that thing. I see.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's okay, I'm on top of things.
You gotta be on top of something while I'm still being displaced.
Yeah.
Seems good. Seems good. Seems good.
Looks okay.
81. Dave. 5. These things. Oh, there's a guy.
Oh, someone's in the house. Flawed in the kitchen. You're on the kitchen.
Oh, I'm on the kitchen. That makes more sense. My brain's just like, no, it couldn't possibly be the one you're looking at. She ain't got no face, dog.
She don't.
Excuse me.
Something changed to the kitchen. The rolling pin move displacement.
It sure did. Because I was about to be like, alright, 2, that's not 2. Everything else looks fine, though. Yes.
Yep.
Whoa,
Can you hide the menu?
Sure.
Okay, we're good.
3,
Wanted
2,
to check
1.
if there was a mimic cup or not.
That's not where that's supposed to look.
No, it's not. You're on displacement, just go to the, shelf.
I can't see Dave.
You can't see Dave.
Dave is gone. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Looks good. Got that 2, 2, 2, 2 over there.
We're back onto evidence, so we need to move a little bit faster.
But they could all be in one room and we're not.
I know.
My nose is itchy.
Picture.
Oh, you're right.
Imagery. Bed.
Go away. You telling me there's too many is taking up too much time. Excuse me, I can't see.
Try a displacement in here.
Sure.
And hopefully it doesn't kill us because it takes too long.
Does take a minute.
I don't see a displacement in the kitchen, but there is an imagery in kitchen.
Is that a cat or a dog?
Oh, it's a dog.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with your words.
It works.
We're back to vague, thank God.
We're only vaguely threatened at the moment.
Okay.
There's normally 2 and 3 books, question mark.
Yes. One of the cameras is broken one?
Who? Where was he?
Where the fuck was he? The preacher
I don't like
was
the
somewhere.
breathing.
Oh god, yeah. Okay.
Is all of our textures loading?
Yep. There's a fucking gnat in here.
Bro.
You know, we got that one time with that angel picture of it turning white, and we haven't gotten it since.
Well, we've also been high-fived in the face all of once.
True.
Oh,
We've
calculator.
had Preacher twice now.
We've only had the guy in the bathroom once. We've had the lady in the kitchen a couple of times at this
Twice. We've had her twice.
I mean, there's a lot of these that we've only had once so far. Oh.
Everything looks normal in here.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, except for the imagery, yeah. that is one thing that's wrong.
Out of I think everything except for one thing.
Everything else looked okay.
Your yawn at first sounded like the preacher.
I'm sorry.
I was like, oh, am I about to have to cycle through all the cameras?
Everything is right in the world. Everything. Okay. Oh, mimic.
That's what I meant to click. Square.
It's a square.
Yes.
Everything looks okay.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there are things that don't look okay, but they are how they're supposed to be.
Yep. Sorry, I'm getting a little sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go back for this one?
Oh, displacement.
Of the...
Jar.
Nah, you're right. Well, that one. Clicked the wrong report. 2, 2, 2, 2.
That's bad.
2.
Oh, God.
4, 3, 2, 1. That thing that we never noticed was its own object. Those. The dirt. Circle. With all of those things. I do think it'd be interesting doing this with, like, the eye tracker, though, just to show where the eyeballs go.
Oh, there's displacement in the bedroom.
Oh, what?
The tube.
He fell over?
He fell over.
Here we go. That looked weird. How the light fades in all of a sudden. So it looked like there was something wrong. Excuse me. Oh.
I have a sleepy baby.
Oh, not displacement.
Not displacement.
I know. I must have had my mouse up a little too high. It's fine. Oh,
there's also a mimic in the kitchen.
There sure is. 4, 3, 2, 1, darkness. 3, darkness. Thank you. Circle with all those other things. Looks good, looks good. 3, 2, 1, nobody. Those, that, the other.
Still don't know whatever changes on that fucking shelf.
Well, I'm slowly getting the hang of the shelf. I just need something to change for me to tell you if I'll notice it.
Yeah, no.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Cool, 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 cool. No, I'm not singing.
Where the fuck is that dad? It's annoying the crap out of me. What? Oh yeah, you're right.
He is not darkness.
Hey, look, I was just talking about that.
I know, he heard you.
Oh, we were not just talking about that.
It's fine. We'll just get that one there too. The moon. Bailey, every time you yawn, it sounds like the preacher.
I'm sorry.
Stop being the preacher.
I'm very yawny.
What? Are you tired of this game, or are you tired of being awake?
I don't know, actually.
Tell yourself that you're not about to play it anymore, and see if you're awake.
Displacement kitchen.
Oh yeah, you're right. I just got there. Excuse me. Can't see.
I think hearing my my grade took me out of that stress state, so my body is crashing.
I don't know why you were so stressed about it, seeing as you would have had to get like a fail on that test for it to have done any real damage.
Yeah.
You would have had to like answer every question wrong for it to really affect you.
Would have had to answer with history answers.
With history answers? Is that just you trying to say that you're bad at history, or?
No, I'm saying right answers to history questions. Where are you saying there's a mimic?
White thing. There's a white thing.
That's just displacement.
What is it?
The paper towel roll fell over.
Because I was just like I didn't realize that was paper towels. I just saw white. It's fine. Now we know there's no mimics.
Sure.
Hey, there's normally like 7 things happening in that kitchen all at the same time.
There sure are, mimic.
Yeah. Oh, times 2 actually.
Yeah, 2 mimics.
Excuse me, triangle and towels. Can you get out of here? I already have towels and triangles, okay? Go away. I have one red triangle. I don't need this one. Pillow. Is that normally a part of the circle?
Yes.
The circle just seems very oval at the moment.
No, the circle is fine.
Sounds good. I will trust your circle judgment. Oh, hi.
That's a pure form in the bathroom.
It sure is. Looks good.
Dave, get off my furniture.
Did you say, Dave, get off my furniture?
I sure did.
Oh,
displacement.
Excuse me. There's this big empty spot on the counter here. How am I ever supposed to reach my ladle? Looks good. Excuse
the anxiety
me.
of the semester finally being over is just so nice.
What changed?
That's a great
Circle,
question.
that one, those two, that one.
Nothing looks wrong.
What happened?
Displacement.
I guess? I don't...
That's the go-to.
I don't see any displacement. Are we missing
Neither do I.
yellow? No, or yellow wasn't a thing. Ooh, gross.
Okay, mimic.
I guess. I mean, we're still in vague, so we have time to just sit here and wait.
it is a mimic. I think because there's 2 books on the...
Oh, you mean on the nightstand?
Next to the... Yeah.
Oh, there is only supposed to be one book on this nightstand. Okay. But it put itself under the other book, which is harder to recognize. Looks good here, I think.
At least I spotted it, right?
You did. Bad decision, Mark. Excuse me.
Electrical.
I would say unknown.
I would say...
I don't think that's...
It's part of the camera.
Maybe. I guess I can try it afterwards.
If it doesn't go through yet.
Good to know that,
Yeah, it's electrical.
Good to know that, I am now in bad decision, Mark. Oh, no, I'm always in bad decision, Mark. Okay. Oh, and there's 2 of those light switches. Oh, what is with my screen right now? My screen is so much smaller than I feel like it was a second ago.
It's not. It hasn't changed for me.
What, this one?
Mimic, yeah. What does bad decision mark mean?
Don't know.
We've tried unknown and we've tried electrical.
Because we tried unknown, we tried electric. I don't know. Maybe it was just a bad decision.
I think it's an issue though. Can you go back to the kitchen? I think the pot moved.
No.
No, it didn't. We're good.
I mean, you can try to decipher what I should try next. I will... Oh, there's a dead man.
That's a corpse. That is a corpse.
I like how they censored it. Bedroom.
Bed.
Evident.
He was on the bed.
The corpse is evident.
A bad decision mark is something, but what the fuck is it? Maybe try imagery?
Maybe? Because it's writing?
After we get rid of the corpse?
Oh, basement. It says basement now. It's gone. Now it's stairs. It's fine.
Huh.
Oh, wait, what? There was an imagery in...
There was an imagery in the bedroom that we didn't notice.
Well, I mean, there was kind of a big dead man, so I didn't notice.
We didn't linger on it, yeah.
I guess you'll have to tell us, like, show us that there was, in fact.
It might have been the one behind the menu, because your menu was up the whole time. And we have a mimic in the kitchen.
What is it?
The plate.
Ah, you're right. It's starting to look more like it's supposed to be there.
It's supposed to be there, but it's not supposed to be there.
One book. Regular ass boring man. Boring ass regular man.
Okay.
These look good. Those things.
Sorry, my monitor was trying to turn itself off. I don't know why it has power save mode when I'm using it, especially when I'm playing video games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just playing a game and it's like shutting down in 5 minutes if you don't do anything. I'm like, I am doing something. What the fuck?
It's like it just doesn't recognize that you're doing things for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, extra pants.
Mimic.
I've got extra
That's
pants.
what the word is.
Could you imagine
That's what the word is? It's a mimic.
You go in here and you go to grab your pants and you put on a mimic. What would that do to you?
I don't know. It's the same conundrum as eating an anomaly in the grocery store. Oh, that is a flawed in the bedroom.
Yeah, I don't.
Something's wrong with that.
Yeah, I would imagine that something is wrong.
Something is very wrong.
Hi.
Oh, the table's okay.
Yeah. Oh, hi. How are you? Claude, I'm imagining. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay.
If only it was this easy to
silence.
get rid of them, you know?
The silence. All you hear is da 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 da.
Could you imagine if it was this easy to actually get rid of them?
Oh, we're in evidence.
Oh.
I'd say the stairs because
he's on the stairs?
Because he's more noticeable on the stairs.
I don't know if this is like observation duty. If I stay on him too long, that he'll kill us.
I don't know either.
But since he started looking at the camera, I decided to stop looking at him. I guess I could have looked at him through here. Oh, hi.
Also, it's electrical in the basement.
There sure is. It's a little noisy down here. Oh, that looks like more than 4. Is that 4? Yeah, that's more than 4. No, the question is that...
Ouch.
Is that displacement or extra?
That might be mimic.
Oh yeah, because it's an extra remote. Excuse me! Circle those two, those, that. Okay. Those things. No dead body. Did I do the mimic yet?
Okay.
I don't think I did it yet. 32. Those. Looks good. Okay, I must have already done it.
Okay, you'd already done it.
I couldn't remember if I clicked it.
Go back to the basement. Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. I thought Dave was missing.
Or Alex, or whatever the fuck his name is.
No, the note on the floor.
Oh, you meant that, Dave.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, he's gone. Okay. Oh, evident though.
Picture?
It's a cat. You're right.
Imagery.
Oh, hi, long neck man. Oh.
Flawed. And yeah, they do start moving when you're staring in there. Okay, report.
I clicked the wrong report again.
Click the right report?
That would be nice.
That's creepy.
Hey.
Hi.
Bye.
He's a peeping Tom.
Well, when you have a neck that long... Oh.
Light, electrical, bedroom.
You're right.
It's electrical, not flawed.
Did I... Oh, I thought I clicked the button. I must have missed somehow?
Yeah, I think you missed.
God damn it, can you... Click. It's fine. Oh, there's a mimic in here.
We also have a mimic in the bathroom.
We sure do. Excuse me. Looks good in here, though.
Yeah.
All of those things, those, that, the other. Excuse me. There we go.
Everything looks in place here.
2. Looks good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Darkness. I don't like the noises.
I hear screaming from one of the rooms. Yeah, there we go.
Found it.
Electrical bedroom.
It's from both, actually. Both are on.
2 electricals, yep.
I just love how I can hear it in the bathroom. Not in the basement, though. I'm far enough away.
No, you can still hear it a little bit.
Cool, thanks.
No more screaming for us.
No more screaming for us.
Could you hide them in? Okay, we're good.
3, 2, 1, nobody. 5, 3,
Dave is still on the floor.
2, all of those things. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All of the pairs. 5, 4. Well, technically 4, not including the plate. 3, 2, 1. Darkness.
Yep.
Circle. Towels. Apparently.
Apparently.
Didn't realize those were towels. Yes, how can I help you?
We're done.
Oh, hey, look at that. We only missed 2.
We're missing 2. I'm gonna call it at this one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So, we have thoroughly investigated the Mandela household. I would say that we did pretty good.
Yep.
We were able to consistently beat it toward the end there, so that's good.
Yeah, we figured it out, and yeah, we panicked a lot in the early parts, especially when we were slapped in the face.
Well, you know. I mean, when
that was the first jump scare.
When you have an anomaly list like Tulpa.
We didn't even see a Tulpa, so we're gonna have to come back and play it again just to try and get a Tulpa to happen, and then deal with Preacher for once.
And we'll have to try it with dark mode.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try it with dark mode.
Which just means I'm gonna have to move my cursor around, and you're going to have to be vigilant of my flashlight.
Yep.
Though with the actual good lighting, it makes it to where you can still see a little bit, regardless of if I'm not pointing to it or not.
My semester anxiety is kicking in, and I am gonna pass out. So.
You mean end of semester anxiety?
End of semester anxiety, yeah.
Oh,
so
well.
I'm gonna pass out.
Well, you have fun doing that, I guess.
Yep, I will. Bye-bye!
Goodbye!